Alright, YouTube, I am Terry Maximo, and these are my games. Here I am in the red on a Land Madness game against P-Tom. So Land Madness is a little interesting. I didn't know I got the berries right there, but yeah, you get a little bushel right next to your town center, and then there's a couple berries not too far away. So I know I'm looking for my wood line, so I find a nice one in the back. I think that's where eventually I put my lumber camp on, but anyway, here I am in the red, and if you've been following along, I'm on a little bit of an upward swing right now on these last couple games, up to 883 ELO or LEO, ELO, so I'm doing okay, and I'm playing as the Lithuanians. So immediately I know I want to get to knights and I want to get some relics because those are +1 attack. Pretty standard so far. Pretty nice discovery. I think I find my last 2 sheep. Yeah, they're way over here, so I get them eventually. And here is P-Tom. P-Tom in the blue. Already has 3 houses up and 1 up here, and almost able to maybe wall in that wood line. P-Tom is 892, so just a little bit better than me, and if neither of us would probably get to 900 after a win here. Maybe he might, it'd be close, depends how quick he would beat me. But anyway, idle TC, something I've been working on, something I've been really trying to improve on. I'm at 0.1 seconds, and Tom is at 12 seconds. And I did forget to mention he is the Mongols, so he gets extra on the hunt. And here, he's shooting the boar the whole way in. That's interesting. Okay. I, on the other hand, have been practicing and using my TC to take it down. So look at that. I'm still 1 second idle TC. I'm 37 seconds ahead of Tom right now. But did it? Okay, no. There's a surprise coming up. Foreshadowing when I find him. 11, so to speak. So let's see. How do I do on the board here? I think I do pretty good. 1, 2, get out and kill, and done, and I still throw, a guy or 2, and just 1 on here to get the last, 30 out of it. Okay, that's where it comes from, the TC, and here I go, there's the idol, but I catch it. Not bad, 7 seconds, I think I'm down from like 30 on the last game or something like that. Maybe, I don't know. Anyway, I know that's an improvement, and like I said, I just want to keep getting better at that. And right now I'm feeling good. I know my TC idle time's down low. I have a 3 villager lead, so that's the TC idle time, and I did not get loom. Did he get loom? He does have loom already, so I did not get loom. He does have loom. So that's where that 3 villager lead comes in. And look, look at that birdie. He's only, look how cool that bird looks. Look at him. I want to pet him. Anyway, yeah, look, he's one little thing away from having that wood line protected. Did I find him yet? No. Has he found me yet? No. Okay, but I'm getting pretty close. I have to figure he's in this block. Alright, so I see this. I'm like, okay, boom. His TC is right here. I'm just going to loop around and check this wood line. I looked away and it didn't. Oh, and then I just run right under it. I'm back at my TC now. What an ass. What an absolute. Oh. Pardon my language. That's upsetting. That's so. And I know, look, at least I found him. At least I know where his TC is. And I know that, look, there has to be wood line here, maybe one back here, maybe one over here. So those are good things to just be aware of, know about. But I already have my barracks up, and I'm building militia. I'm on my way to feudal age. I got that 21 pop. I don't think I got loom yet. No. I think I even built a couple villagers in Dark Age before I bring it up. And I'm really trying to get those militia, and I want to hit man-at-arms once I get to feudal and put some pressure on. So look, I changed my waypoint, and I already sent these guys down there to start walking. I'm still 50 seconds away. He's not that close to up yet. He is at 21 villagers. Look, he did double berries. Interesting, interesting. He's just spent so much. Interesting. Doesn't seem like he should be that far behind. Alright, so here when I take my militia, I think I do find these 3 villagers first. I'm not sure. I'm pounding on that man-at-arms. Once I click it, then I come up here and use these guys. There we go. See, once I click it. I can't remember what I find first. I do just kind of look around. I see, oh look, he's basically in there. I'm looking for something to hit. My man-at-arms is in. He's on his way to feudal. Okay, yeah, I do see this lady. So he's building his barracks, and I'm able to attack this lady, and I don't think I get her. No, and I don't want to get hit by the TC. So I'm like, oh, hey, look, there's a wood line over here. Let's just see if he's on that wood line, and then I think I decide to, hey, I'm going to just see what's this way. Because, you know, he probably has something over there since I walked through here, and there was nothing that you could see. Back at home, I haven't done anything yet. Look, I TC, I'm even with him now. The pressure and the, you know, not clicking it and me, you know, microing and wasting my time down here. And so here I see his berries, and I'm still just not able to get a kill. I'm a little bit frustrated. Let's see what happens, because I come back down to this one. I was like, oh, maybe he's at this one again. I saw him running away. So what's this look like from his perspective? Okay, so that's what he's able to see and not see. I go back into the darkness. And then I try to get this wood line, and that one little... See, that's all he needed to get it walled up, and... maybe I should just attack these houses and knock these houses down. I should have knocked his wood lumber camp down. I should have knocked his lumber camp down. Because then that lets me in. These guys can't collect. He would have to make another one. Okay. He has found me, but he doesn't know what I'm all about. That looks like auto scout, right? So I'm still harassing his berries. You know, not letting him... Oh, man. Look at that. He could... If he had his buildings... Oh, my goodness. He should have been able to do something to me. My goodness. He has all that food. And has just not done anything. Oh, my. I mean, we're equal TC. His scouting's way better. At this point, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, oh, his score's better on scouting, but you know, I'm okay. I'm not in a bad position. Had I known he had that much food, like, why are you building another lumber camp? I mean, I guess, you know, but I mean, you could have your, you can also have your blacksmith being built. Why one of these guys building a blacksmith? Okay, well, he doesn't have his upgrades. Okay. Hey, that makes a little bit more sense. And still here, I'm like, what do I do with my militia? I still killed no eco. He's killed my scout. So I really know. I'm like, I need to do some damage. You know, I probably increase some times on his end. But look at this. He already has enough to go up, and I'm real quick. I'm like, I have to get up. So I'm selling stuff because, you know, I really thought he was going to be able to get up, and then I find his his gold, and I think this is where things really start to swing in my favor as far as killing some things and doing some damage. I don't know what he's doing, but he does it. He takes a while to react, and I think I get a couple more kills down here. Yeah, look, I get 2 more. I get that one, and I do end up getting this lady. I should have just left one of those guys there and kept him off that gold. Excuse me, that's alright, that's alright. I loop back, I'm like, okay, I know he's in that wood. I'm like, okay, let me see if he's back at these berries again. I still don't want to do anything with this TC. But at this point, I'm thinking he has to have something else. There has to be something I haven't seen. I think that's when this happened. When this happens, when I walk out here a little bit wider, because I'm like, I don't have some scouting. Let's see what's out here. And I think that's what I do. Yeah. And I just happen to wander into a lumber camp. And then I find all of these guys, all these villagers, and do some distraction, do some damage. And look, I know he's way up, but I do not know he has that much. Like, he needs to be clicking up. He needs to be clicking up the castle already. Wow. I mean, he doesn't have... Or he has 1 building. He doesn't have his second building yet. And do I clear up all of these villagers? Yeah, he should have just ran with those ones. I mean, those are men-at-arms. And he only had two of them. Okay, here comes he's going to build a... Alright, there's his second building. Okay, he had to do the stable first, and now the blacksmith. So he has 2 builds. That's his second building, and then he'll be able to get up. He doesn't have any army. I still have my man-at-arms wandering around doing some damage. Look, is he looking for him? He's looking for him. And then I pop out over here. Okay, I'm doing a good job keeping under pressure. I decided to get scale, importing armor, because did I build... Yeah. I'm in castle. I've got some knights. I know, okay, I need to take this time. I beat him in the castle. I need to do something. I need to do even more damage. So I'm getting some armor, so because I can then run under his TC. He does get to these guys with the villagers, and then I try to pull him back to my knights. I bring a knight in, and he's going to start doing some damage, and I pull these other 2 down. At this point, I really thought he was going to GG. I have knights killing a number of villagers, and they're going to take all this out. I'm going to get. He's going to run away, and some of them will survive. Maybe if they get the whole way back. But man, I really thought that was going to be the GG there. But he kept playing on, so I'm like, okay, I have to do some more damage. I know he has some people here, and how does he sneak more by me? Whoops. I think I was patrolling and accidentally clicked that. Oh, how does he sneak things by me? I mean, I have this under control. And do I keep building? I don't have any villagers in Clay. Man. What is he building? He builds a bunch of scouts and a couple camels. And my forces are divided. Wow. I mean, it's man, that has to be because of scouting, right? That's the only reason he has more. Yeah, he is fully scouted. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. So, I mean, think how many points he just has for a fully scouted map, where I do not have a fully scouted map, and that's why he has to think he's still in the lead, because, I mean, our scores are tied, but, oh my goodness, that's crazy. Because you'd have to figure my eco is terrible. But how would it be terrible? And look at the resources. He's never recovered from that surplus he had at the beginning. Didn't get rid of it, didn't pay it. And look, I'm focused on the wall, which they do get. But then they easily get taken down. I lose them all. I'm like, where are my knights? And then these ones just run under the TC, and I think they are going to get killed as well because I'm not paying attention. I'm building villagers. I built a monastery because I'm like, all right, I'm getting relics. I'm Castle Age. I'm Lithuanians. I have to get at least a couple relics. And I am desperately trying to find where he has things. My goodness. Alright, I mean, I've taken the score lead, and that's... Oh, my goodness, I can't believe that score with the differences in the eco kills, the villagers, and again, he has a couple camels, and somehow my knights are getting... okay, I think this is where I start to turn it. I start to get my numbers on my side a little bit. And at this point, I'm like, I have some extra food. I'm gonna build some scouts, put some light cav out there, and just try to find where the heck he is. Because I'm like, what is left? Where do I have to kill? Where do I have to go? And I think eventually I do notice, like, oh, that's where all my guys are dead at. So, nice. What I'm going to do, I'm going to look at the back wood line. I'm going to swing over here, look at this area. Oh, there's a wood line. I never find that. Oh, now I'm over here looking. Oh, and they just ran right past to build a TC. I was like, yeah, look at this. I'm showing these guys. I got these guys. And he's up here building the TC. And my guys, oh, wait. I do see it. Do I notice? No. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I can't believe I don't notice that. Okay, I think I did notice. Up here, I'm like, oh, he's building a TC. Let's go see what's, No, I don't. I go for the woodline. I'm like, alright, we gotta get the woodline. And look, I think I can just walk right in. Maybe. But then, like, heck with it, we're knocking down this, we're getting these villagers. I know where these ones are. These ones are gonna be easy money. Oh, and then, like, look at this. Oh my goodness. Just passing. Excuse me, this is heavy. Let me get closer to the TC. Excuse me, thank you. Oh my goodness. Alright, so they're all dead. And this is when I see these fellers, because my monk just walked past them. And I say, okay, let's go get these fellers. My goodness. I'm like, okay, we need to get these TCs down. So I'm like, let's just get some rams. And I mean, maybe I should have just imped right here and he'd have been like, okay, I'm done. But I don't know. Instead, I'm just like, okay, I am going to put a castle here. Eat that. Where are my villagers coming from? Am I only bringing 4? I thought I had more than 4. Oh, okay, here come a bunch, And then, like a fool, I throw this in there. He has some camels. Before, I should have waited for the castle to be up. But no, hasn't even started being built yet. And I'm like, go, charge in! And I'm like, wait a minute. He's gonna kill all our guys, sir. And then he sees this castle. All heck starts to break loose. At least I had all these other villagers coming. Oh my goodness. What a... Slowly trickling in my battering rams. Look, I lose all them. I'm like, uh-oh. Run around a little bit till the castle gets up, and then we'll hide in the castle. Actually, at this point, I'm a little worried still that it might be able to turn just from where his score is. Like I said, I know the map has to be part of it, but I don't realize I have almost a 20 villager lead right now. And then I get this one, and it's only a matter of time before that TC goes down. I wish I would have saw him exit, because I have a few calves, I have a few knights. Dang, that if I could have just followed him and knocked them down, that game would have definitely been over quicker. Look at this poor little camel guy. Alright, camel. Yeah, you want some of this? Ah, get him. At this point, did I build my, yep, like, I need murder holes. You know what you need? You know what you need? Fletching. How about fletching? We're 33 minutes in, 34 minutes in. I do not have fletching. So that's fun. So at this point, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna build up me some watchtowers, see what he's doing, mass up some scouts, mass up some knights. I think I should start building a few more battering rams here. Getting a couple upgrades for my my horsies. I guess I'm just send that guy in. Waste those resources, why don't you? That's a great idea. Oh, why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just hold on to it? Knock this guy down with your horses. Can you at least run in with your horses and help? Well, I mean, I guess I damaged it. Oh, here come the horses. Super late. I guess I took away 600 hit points. Because if he doesn't heal, that's fine. And this is where I make a big mistake. I probably should have second castled over here. Defensive castle on this side in the middle would have been a great play because of all these resources I could then protect and take. You know, I can see over here, so I'm not too much in. He's not going too much over there. But then I move these guys. I'm going to build a castle, and I have no military to help support it. And I think he eventually sees it the whole time. So you'll see his. And I'm way late on the on trying to wall my guys in. I should be, and I don't have enough. No, I have enough. Look, I'm way late. I start trying to house wall right now, even. Jeez, oh man. Oh, here we go. First house wall. Good job. Good job. Great work. Great work. And I mean, he's making a little bit of a comeback. I mean, I guess not. We're still 20 apart. Just feels like he's up to 36. I've lost. You know, that's the first eco kills I've taken. Eco deaths. And here, that was a point where, you know, that's a turning point. If he takes this army, does he see this camp over here? No. If he takes this army, swings out, and just comes and hits my eco, you know, we have a different ball game. You know, because if he starts taking out more of my eco that I just leave in places for him, or in my eco, you know, that's the way that this can turn. Or things are pretty even aside from my stone. So I think I look to capitalize on that soon and get up another castle. And I have no idea he's building another castle over here. I did see him on this stone. So I built a tower and then a tower to protect that tower. But I did not know he was building a castle over here. Another TC. So I'm just massing some knights, making sure to get my upgrades, getting some more battering rams. I see him on this berries, and I'm just starting to try to deny resources. So I build a watchtower up here to try to keep him away from those berries, and like that's what I did over here. Like I'm just trying to deny these resources because that's the only way he has he's the chance. And I noticed these camels doing a lot over here, so I'm just kind of laying in wait. Well, camels and light cav. So I'm just kind of laying in wait with my knights for an opportune time to attack. Because he's not doing nothing. He's just destroying some of my buildings. One of my production buildings. I mean, it's not hurting me that bad. I build another one, and I start building rams over here. But I think this bothers him, and Tom heads over here to check it out. And I think, well, you know what? Even though I don't have fletching, which I don't realize at the time, it's like, you know, if I engage underneath that tower, I should have put my villagers in the tower. I just ran away with them like a fool and let some of them die. But imagine I put those villagers in that tower. And then I run down here with my knights and make the attack. So the tower would be shooting better. Those villagers would have remained alive. And at this point, you know, look, I'm like, oh man, I should build spearmen, but then I go, wait a minute, this battle's gonna end in my favor pretty good. So I stop with the spearmen and just refocus on the battering rams and the knights. And I figure, what I have 2 battering rams and I'm almost at 3. I have this many knights. He has nothing that can stop me because I just killed it all. He's still building camels though. Okay. And I start coming into the TC, and I know I can go under it because I got armor. I'm not too worried, and I know once this goes down, all these villagers are mine too. So I get this castle over here finally to build my flank, and that's when I think I finally notice he has one over there. Yeah, and then we do say the GG, but once he lost that TC, I mean there was nothing stopped me from basically destroying the rest of this. And then, you know, this little pocket just isn't enough to maintain. But I'm going to get all the villagers. How many villagers are... Oh, they all came out. Yeah, and they were probably all going to not do well. It's going to get a lot of those villagers. So, another nice victory for Terry here. I was created 29. Still at 15 left. Not bad. 62 builds. He's at 37. It was getting pretty lopsided there at the end. Like I said, just based on the score, with how the scouting was, you just couldn't tell how far ahead I was. You know, I had military kills, I had way better eco, but the score, because I lost my scout, was very, very misleading. Just one big drop there, which isn't... Oh, that's when I lost them scouts, probably, or them knights, probably. Imagine having that and getting everything else. Just be a little bit safer with your military. Okay, well ahead. I mean, I started putting pressure on again. What was it, 10:30, 11 minutes? So I was well ahead at that point and just maintained my lead. What's the collecting? They actually had more food than me. Doubled off on gold, tripled them up on stone. You know, only get the text that you need. You don't need to get them all and just get them all. Looks like what he did. So, like I said, pretty lopsided by the end there. But another win for Terry. So appreciate you watching these games, paying attention to our, you know, ascending the ranks, maybe get it moving up ELO a little bit. So I am Terry Maximo. These are the diaries of my games. Thank you for watching.